If you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and still wondering why you didn't make it, that's totally fine. It's totally okay. Because life is exponential. And whether you know it or not, you're building the foundations to better your life. So, I've been a loser for most of my life. I would say for 27, 28 years, I didn't have a girlfriend. And I was always wondering, like, why can't I live like a normal life? I'm always disliked by people. I'm always like that. I'm having a difficult time connecting with my family. Why me? Why is it always me? But you know what? For the last 2 years, 2.5 years, I turned my life around. I met more people in the last 2 years compared to that 28 years. And I feel like I finally figured something out. I finally figured out how to navigate my life, at least to a certain extent. So, yeah, I'm starting to make money. I'm starting to meet more women, and life is getting better. But I'm thinking to myself, why did it take so long? Why did I suffer so long? Because for the most part of my life, I always wanted to better my life. But why now? I guess it comes down to two things mainly. One is I actually put in the work. The days that I really didn't want to go out, the days that I really didn't want to do anything, I still did it. That's one. But two, I think number two is going to be the main part of the story, which is rather than being motivated all the time, I try to surround myself with like minded people. And if I didn't have those like minded people around me, I would just go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and search for people who are more successful and who had a better mindset than me. And for a long period of time, I was really afraid. I was really vulnerable about the fact that I didn't have any good friends. I didn't have anyone that I could say that I'm going down the same path. For a while, that really bugged me because when I see my other friends, quote unquote friends, acquaintances, having a good time with their friends, family, I'm like, why me? Like, why don't I have anyone to call? Why don't I have friends that I could just hang out with time to time? But you know what? I think I learned by other guys who are successful, not only successful, but who live their lives by their own terms, which is if you want to be the exception, you are the exception. So people are going to misunderstand you, and some people are going to hate you. And for a long time, it was really hard to accept that, but now I come to terms. It's like, I'm okay. Like, if you hate me, then good. Like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Right? And the thing is, like, we're gonna be forgotten after like 2 generations. Like this morning, actually, I thought to myself, like, if I died today, would anything change? Would anyone change their course of action? And the answer is no. And that's okay. That's okay. Because it's my life. Right? Why do I have to let others determine what I think is important? So yeah, I'm gonna share one thing that really helped my life, and I'm gonna wrap it up. That one thing is focus on making your environment rather than mustering up motivation every time you do something. It's like an uphill battle, man. Life is not easy. And in my belief, nobody is above the system, which is our human nature. We want to fit in. We want to be part of something. And I believe that you should use that. I believe you should be surrounding yourself with like-minded people. And if you don't have those people right now, use people on the internet. Listen to their words every day and better your life. Because if you start doing that, it doesn't feel like you're making an effort. It just feels like something very, very, very common. Because what you're seeing and what you're hearing is all about hustle. It's all about bettering your life. So here's the deal. The reason why I'm making this video is I want to stop suffering from the incompetence, from not believing in myself. And I want you guys to do the same. Because you could worsen your life to no end. Everyone's been there. Everyone's been on their couch, been on their beds, not doing anything productive for weeks, for months, for years. Feeling sorry about yourself, feeling bad about yourself. And that's not a good feeling. So I want you guys to get out of that rut ASAP. Make your environment, surround yourself with like-minded people, and get what you want. Peace out.